Well, welcome back to the Mod Showcase, everyone. Hope you guys are all having the most wonderful of wonderful days. My name is Leaf, and it's so great to have you guys back over here for another Mod Showcase. Another small one this time around. I hope you guys are okay with that. But before we get into that stuff, I do kind of want to talk about the latest updates that kind of occurred with everything that, kind of remains to be updated and stuff like that. So in case if you guys have noticed a Nexus, I am going slowly but surely updating all of my mods at least. I have some help from, various members of the community. Big shout out to Mikey specifically, who's been really helping with a lot of the mods recently. But if you guys do want to help make the process easier so I could get back to, actually making new species, you guys are more than welcome to. Just reach out on the modding server and then we can probably get together a little team or something like that. So, moving off of there, I want to thank you guys for even stopping by. Mods are not officially endorsed by Frontier by any means. When you do mod at the risk of, your game probably losing some props, probably losing some animals. But still, if you follow all the instructions, more or less, you're going to be okay. We had some unforeseen circumstances, so if you did see the Zen Pebbles disappear from your zoo, you might notice that they actually disappeared. That's one of the issues that Frontier kind of brought forward. And we actually think it's a Frontier issue, not really a mod issue. They're just a very interesting piece that unfortunately they kind of, took the little disappearance did a little Houdini over there. But you know what? We're still working through it, so we gotta figure that stuff out. But still, regardless, welcome everyone. Okay, now that we did all the spiel first, and yeah, animals were fine from 1.12, 1.11 to 1.12. Props were fine from 1.11 to 1.12. So obviously Nick has, all of the prop packs kind of made into Axie, so hopefully, knock on wood, they shouldn't break. Okay, now, let's talk about what we actually have found on the Nexus. Unfortunately, Pants Gorilla was not able to be downloaded, so that's a little bit of a shame, but you know what was? The American Lion. This is gorgeous. So, of course, this mod is made by the fabulous Gaboy, as well as the most wonderful Giorno Pizza. And yeah, these guys are known as the Cave Lion as well, so that is very awesome to have. Another Zoo Tycoon species in the game, again, extinct animals, just very awesome just to get that representation in the game. These animals look absolutely gorgeous. Now, the Cave Lions, they're not like your typical lions. They don't have those big poofy manes that you're very much well associated with in terms of, normal lions. No, instead, these guys actually are very, very slimmed in terms of that kind of hair, but they are very bulky, which is very awesome to see. Their bulk probably was made up of, hunting all that wonderful American megafauna way back in the day. Probably even buffaloes too. Let's actually check out their range because I want to see. Yeah, they're only found in North America, so that's very interesting to see. But still, they're a gorgeous animal. Check this stuff out. If you guys are making a paleo zoo, these guys have to be a must. Like everything from like those little tiny splotches in the fur to like even just the detail in the face. I'm sure Gaboy takes into account like all these wonderful paleo references when it comes to everything, when it comes to, making his mods as best as can be. And yeah, check that stuff out. So amazing job to those two. Again, I love the male if we could find one over here. The male, while they don't necessarily have that big mane, what I do love to see is that kind of slicked back mane. He looks kind of like a 50s greaser with that, kind of like compared to the other lions, which we'll see in a little bit. But look at that gorgeous beauty. I don't know, I'm always so floored by Gaboy's work, so incredible job. So we're going to take a little trip over from North America to South America. I'm very proud of these little dudes over here. This is the southern pudu. These guys are one of the smallest deer species in the entire world. I was so lucky to be able to team up with Jen on this. Still, they're not exactly how I want them to be. I would very much love to go back and rework these eventually once I do get like the time on me. Unfortunately, I would like to get this fur a little bit darker, but check out these little dudes. Oh my gosh. So the males are, of course, the ones with the antlers, and of course the females are the ones who who don't have antlers, check out these little guys. So they are based off of the bongo, which is very interesting. So that gives them some very unique animations. You guys probably know Dhole designer. She has that little thing with the derpy bongo, so we get some of those little mannerisms. But these guys are so adorable, and they work so well. Recently, I've been on a very much a small animal kick, so it's just been super fun to build for smaller animals when it comes to all that stuff, and I can't wait to start a new zoo project, which keep your eyes peeled for that, because it's going to be kind of bringing back a little project of mine, from scratch though, so that's going to be super fun. But I'm super excited for all of that, and these guys are definitely going to be headliners in there, so keep your eyes peeled for that. But yeah, that's the Southern Pudu. Again, shout out to Jen for even helping me out with the base over here. I was able to handle the texture, which admittedly isn't my, like, I really want to learn how to do better textures, but I am super happy with like the detail in here. At least it turned out super fun. But moving on through here, we also have a mod that has made the showcase many a time, but now it is in its full glory. This is the African Lion remaster, and this is the best version we've seen of it so far. We have over 4 different new types of variants for this animal, and they look incredible. Like, there's no words to say other than incredible. We have ones with black manes. We have ones with tan manes. We have ones that aren't even falling into that. We have this one. I think this is albino. Yes, it is leucistic. That is correct. Great job, Leaf. We even have a special one over here, which is called the Katanga lion. So that's just super awesome. And again, I think it goes without saying, the detail on the face is incredible. The work on the mane makes this look like a true beauty. This mod has been through so many updates. I think it's been out since 1.3, and we are at 1.12 right now. Almost 9 updates where this mod has been tweaked and tweaked and tweaked, and we finally have such a gorgeous looking remaster. Listen, if you guys aren't in, like, you know, if you guys are hoping to dabble with mods, look at that animation. It's so cool to see that. If you guys are hoping to dabble with mods, this is the one I suggest you really start off with. This one, above everything else, is the single-handedly most beautiful mod out there. And it's just a really awesome animal, too. Look at them! But yeah, we have so many of these guys in here. Again, I really suggest you guys play with these yourselves to really learn about more of these variations in there. But that is really it for our friend right over there. Instead of that, we're going to pop right over here, right by the Tylosauruses, as requested by Jorno. And then we're going to pop over here to yet another remaster. Again, Gaboy's been killing it with the remasters. This one in particular is going to be super awesome. This one is, I'm seeing this for the first time, the Usuri Dhole remaster. Check these guys out. So, of course, the Dhole is a animal from the Southeast Asia pack. The Usuri Dhole specifically, which is a species that they represent in Planet Zoo, is found kind of like, you know, in Russia, maybe a little bit further south from there as well. But these guys turned out incredibly well. Everything from like the fur detail to like the much darker coat patterning. I think that looks so good. I'm lucky enough to have a zoo near me that has Dholes. The Bronx Zoo. It's a very wonderful zoo. If you guys are in the area, please go check it out. It's incredible. But you could see that everything from the ears to the face to the fur, it's all incredible. And these guys look super fluffy too. No new variants, so that's a little bit of a shame. Maybe eventually we could actually see Good Boy bring in like a melanistic version or something like that. But this is an incredible job, Good Boy. Don't mind me just going into photo mode because I can't resist taking a good picture of these guys. But yes, incredible job, Good Boy. You never cease to amaze. Moving on from there, though, we have another remaster that has also been through a lot, but finally has been updated with new textures and new kind of like variants. Timberwolf, obviously. Renamed to the Northwestern wolf with the language change mod. It kind of brings in a lot more accurate names for Planet Zoo animals. So this one becomes Northwestern wolf. We also get the African bush elephant, yada yada. But we're not talking about elephants today. We're talking about these friggin' wolves. Look at these gorgeous animals. So of course we have so many in here. Again, it goes very well with the latest update that brings us a black wolf. We have ones that have black brown fur. We have ones that have black gray fur. We have ones with the typical white and gray fur. And we even have our cream and white furs right over here. Look at her. Aw, she's a little banged up. That's so sad. But still, what can I say except, like, Gaboy puts in all the stops to really make sure that we get these beautiful variants for our animals. Turned out incredibly well. Look at that one. Red-brown fur coat. But, yeah, it's so incredible just to see how much beauty these animals can have inside of a friggin' zoo game. I can't believe it. Like, I've been around for a while. I'm gonna date myself over here. I've been around since Zoo Tycoon. I've been around since Aurora Designs and Radical Remake. And unfortunately, Zoo Tycoon was so limited in the fact that you could have the most talented artists work on a friggin' animal in that game, and it would still look kind of like Play-Doh. But this game, I don't know, something about the fur shader in here, something about the animations, it really helps these animals come to life. And that's just another reason why I love Planet Zoo. I don't know, it's just so good to see that. But yes, incredible job, Gaboy. Never cease to amaze. You never cease to amaze. Pardon me for yelling over here. Not that I'm tired by your work, Gaboy. I am just tired in general. But I wanted to thank you all for stopping by. Again, let me know your favorites in the comments down below. We're going to take this little screenshot of Africa over here as our, like, point to really settle on. Thank you guys so much for watching. You guys are always the best. I'm so happy to say that the mod showcases are back. Eventually, they might not be as common as they were before, but I will be working on kind of, you know, updating all my mods so I could finally get some new ones out for all of you. So thank you guys so much for watching. You guys are the absolute best, and I can't wait to see you all in the next video. Take care and have the most wonderful of wonderful days. Bye bye now. Wonderful days.